Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rebecca Abaji. I'm presenting this morning a research on effective leadership and management in nursing. How effective leadership and management can affect or impact on quality nursing. I'm presenting a topic on effective nursing, leadership and management. How effective leadership can impact good quality patient care. So I said, nursing management consists of the performance of a leader, of leadership function of governance and decision making within organization employing nurses. It includes processes common to all managers like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Leadership may be viewed in terms of the role of the leader and the ability to achieve effective performance from others. Thus, leadership can be viewed in terms of the role performed by the leaders and the ability to achieve effective performance from others. Effective nursing leadership is very important at all levels within the healthcare organization, as nurses typically coordinate and direct the delivery of healthcare services. There is a growing pressure for healthcare reform, for new partnership in the scheme. This requires managers with contemporary knowledge of management approach with ICT. Changes have become constant phenomenon that is irreversible, that all managers must be ready for the change of the new health reform in the healthcare services. Leadership is also fostered through effective mentorship. Nursing leaders have a responsibility to provide mentoring and leadership guidance, as well as opportunities to share expertise and best practice for those who join organization newly. Effective management into healthcare required understanding of the healthcare system, the policies, changes, development challenges, advance in technology, medical and nursing science discipline. I just put a picture of a modern hospital, how a modern hospital looks like. It's a picture of a hospital ward. So we just look at, we said leadership and management involves roles performed by like any other manager. You have administration. So looking or managing an organization is an organized manner. According to Henry Fayol, the father of medical science, he identified activities or function of an administration as planning, organizing, coordinating, control, directing, and staffing. He also listed some principles as follows: division of labor, discipline, unity of command, subordinate, recreation, centralization, and all that. So planning as part of the function of a manager or a leader is the key element of nursing that gives it direction, cohesion, and trust. It causes nursing personnel to focus on goals and objectives and stimulate their motivation. When you plan very well, planning is simply deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and who to do it. It strongly implies not only the introduction of new things. Planning is not just about the introduction of new things, but also and so workable and innovation. Organizing, the manager decide what job will be to have. The manager decide what job will have to be filled and the duties and responsibility attached to each one, and then coordinating as just the achievement of harmony, and then controlling, the manager explain to the subordinate what they are to do and help them to do it to the best of their ability. Directing is the influencing of people so that they will strive willingly. The people will strive willingly to do towards the achievement of the organizational goal or group goal. Reporting, presenting and writing about news, for example, the patient's report or any new happening within the ward. Staffing, nursing executive must ensure that participation in selection of candidates for employment, and the checklist must include the qualification and all that, so that the nurse person will be able to do what is required of them. Training and development program. An effective training program must be planned to improve or correct, identify areas of weakness among employees. We need to update our knowledge regularly, increasing our skills. This could be continual nursing education, workshops, seminars, and all that, to improve our knowledge to be up to date. Then that will be okay. I've mentioned that. Then we talk about leadership style. Management is doing things right. Leadership is, we say, is doing the right thing. So the leadership is critical to successful organizational outcome. The way in which a manager exercises leadership roles is what we are talking of leadership. As we are all aware, not all managers are leaders. We can classify this style into 4 groups. We have authoritarian leaders, which are dictators. We have benevolent, which take all decisions by themselves. Consultative, which invite other decision makers. Participatory leadership, we share decision. Transactional, monitoring subordinates. And transformational leaders motivate subordinates, which we advocate that nursing leadership should be more of transformational, where they can motivate the younger nurses to perform to the best of their ability. So these are just some theories of leadership, which we talk of the trait theory, which are inborn, the situational, behavioral, contingent theory. We also talk of communication. Effective leadership needs good communication skills. It's an art, communication, they say, is an art that is essential to maintain a therapeutic environment. It is necessary in accomplishing work and resolving emotional and social stress. Supervisors prevent conflict with effective communication. When we are communicating well, we prevent conflict. We avoid as much as possible gratifying information. To promote communication, they prevent conflict to do the following. Provide factual information to everyone. When you have effective communication, there's factual information to everyone. There's active listening. Give and receive information. Separate from opinions. Consider subordinate perspective first. Then assertiveness. We say assertiveness is an important behavior for today's professional nurse. As nurses have moved away from traditional servant role and perceived stereotype, it is increasingly being recognized that a nurse needs to behave in an assertive manner. Assertive nurses will stand up for their rights while recognizing the rights of others. They are straightforward and know that they are responsible for their thought, feeling, and action. Assertive nurses also know their strength and limitation rather than attach or defend. Assertive nurses collaborate, support, and remain neutral. They accept challenges and prevent conflict by helping others deal with their own anger. We also talk about budget. As a good leader, you must take a criteria. Budget is financial planning on an ongoing activity in which revenues and ethical responsibility. It is a financial document that expresses an operational plan of action. The nurse manager or nurse leader has financial responsibility. She is accountable for managing the nursing budget, makes all decisions about revenue, expenses within the nursing unit. Example for budget are this: the nurse manager prepare unit budget, present unit budget for approval. It should be in turn with organizational budget, and then she should be able to defend her budget. These are type of budget. We have expense budget, capital budget, which are for bigger projects, maintenance, zero base, and some of the other. Motivation is the act or process of giving someone a reason for doing something. Motivation plays a crucial role in maintaining cordial human relations, particularly in the service-oriented organizations like hospitals. Attractive architecture, modern equipment, and costly machines alone are not enough to run a hospital effectively or efficiently. What is essential to a greater degree is a well-motivated, dedicated, disciplined workforce. So the nurse leader must put motivation first to motivate the subordinate to be able to achieve efficient workforce. Positive motivation. Employees are said to be motivated positively when they are shown a reward and the way to achieve it. Such reward may be financial or non-financial. Monetary motivation may include special increment, promotion, bonuses, and all that. Non-financial monetary motivation may include praise for work. Like if a nurse does something very good, you should praise her. Using praises effectively to motivate employee. Praise is the simplest yet most effective discipline tool that leaders can use to increase good behaviors for performance. Giving praises to your subordinates